short amount of time today. I need to go to sleep pretty early. So, what are we doing? We need to go back to Ravensthorpe. Start our next night. Next pledge. I go back to Romney. Steps are go report on this time. Anyone here I should know about or worry about? So many freaking books. It's kind of crazy how many rooms Alright, let's go ahead and do the map. Evans.
While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other Jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
My own Viking is
And I will make you eat that wretched...
Roland, Holger, why all this shouting? The Wolfgar. So glad to see you.
Silence, both of you! Randvi,
Looks like I have a new letter.
new lead. I don't remember who that is.
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. I'm in a place for such disputes.
No, in my city. Later with more
Holger, surely you can apologize to Rowan. It cannot be so difficult.
Apologize for what? Putting that horse to better use than Rowan has?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rather disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
You can just leave. You really can. I really do not.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so, of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I will stand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. First hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan admitted.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to repay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
I can just sit now? This is an action I can just take? I don't want to get too comfy in the seat though, I mean... That's comfy, okay. No, it's not my position. Fine views. Second in command, I suppose. I just realized we could raid these people. We could raid them so
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
It's a good idea. I'll probably just go over there and check on, you know, tattoos and stuff. Okay. I guess we should go talk to her. As there is no one to do my tattoo right now. Oh, that's actually really sad. Cause you'd come in here and you see him sitting right there. Yeah, let's go to this side quest. Oh, we had some little scoundrel over here. He's here.
You are the only father I've ever had.
Tovi,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they are ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened, because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong, and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. And know you are valued.
I can speak to him too.
When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of the gods. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on.
Nice. That is nice. Let's see what we got in this skill tree. Yeah. If anything. Alright, what else do we need to do? It seems like we pretty much did everything that we can for now. We could go here now, and this is really a pretty close level to us. The game is definitely opening up more now. Like we're getting to where we can really start heading out. Can't go to Essex yet. We can't. Oh, I guess we can go to. Can't go to Sussex. We can't go to Shire and Winchester, yeah. But pretty much we really need to go. Open to us to go.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
And well,
Are you alright?
you seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
Yeah.
We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in...
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
How do we get there? That is heckin' far away. And we got across. Okay, I guess we can just cross here and go down to that river. Maybe cross a little bit closer down to there. Tourist gets tired whenever there's two people on it.
This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
Decided you wanted to swim. You coming?
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live with small a pen, hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Alright, let's see where we're going. Alright, we just need to make it down to there. We get it. Okay, we'll just follow it.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are.
I was gonna say that
Welcome
could
to
be a decent picture,
Grantebridge.
but it's really not.
We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful, and everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Alright, let us go.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
It sure is.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
More people about Magni. Has something happened?
Summer rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and Avod there. Only now, in times of trouble, but I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly, keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. Offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Okay. Let's do it then.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randy. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you're blood.
A feeling you must know well, no?
Sure.
I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni clear these bandits. But do not be rash. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I'd say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with commanding authority.
I don't know. This is getting a little too close. This is your brother's wife, dude. Wouldn't give two. Yeah. Comfortable on the throne, comfortable around your brother's wife. Might betray him. Might not even be intentional. The red spinners might be right.
There.
There's
the
the
bandit
camp.
camp.
Right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Cover to cover. And assassinate.
Nicely done. I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Big old dude. There's one more.
I feel great.
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
You got hollow. Nice. Alright. Hold on now. There's plenty to take from these people. Oh, even a chest there, look at that. Come here, horse, quit running around in a circle.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Of any other towns that need liberating.
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return... You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink. To celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Yeah!
Where do we bring his horse? Oop, okay.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is out for you.
Thank the gods he is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, that was the...
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you.
To be honest, what are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Do it. Take you one.
Too strong for you.
Let him win.
Oops.
Rulemonger.
Bradley's done you better.
did it! Yeah. Let's get it.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly. All I hear is, thank you, Randvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop. It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already?
Terrible.
See you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Alright, where's the horse?
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described his tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to...
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
I can see what she's playing at already. And I know what's gonna happen, I'm just not sure.
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
I already know where this is leading
No,
to.
I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one.
I don't know.
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. We might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
You gonna get on the horn? Why is she broken? Alright, there we go. Just wasn't for reason.
Now! Get the murdering heathen!
Don't need to worry about them.
Get away from
Them. Oh, is that it? Oh, we've been here before.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
Sure thing.
It's as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Are we?
Lead on.
Sure then.
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. Climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Almost there. Does she mean...
Well,
I see
well.
what she means.
Look at... A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in first, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noteworthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as you pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together to the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to...
Then don't. I can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Whoa.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
To apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough, but the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Oh man. I feel like this is kind of story advancing. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to go with this.
Randvi, I do wish I could indulge this feeling further. But that is not possible.
Of course. Yes. I was foolish to. Let... A moment that never happened but in our minds. I would not wish you to see me so weak as that.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we have had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that. Randvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
That was definitely strange. What is this thing? Now that we've gone on our little adventure and seen how things actually are between us, kinda crazy. Alright, now that we did that, let's just head on back to camp, I think. After we make this next pledge, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one. This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of mystery, wonder, and a temple to a hidden god. The guardian of this temple was a proud man, kingly in nature, but not in fact. A protector of holy wisdom. And this protector had a wife, a scholar, who spent her days reading ancient tomes and deciphering the secrets of... Together they had a son, in whom they hoped to instill all their skill and knowledge. The boy was to be a union of their love. But then it came to pass that the king of that land arrived to seize the temple for himself. The protector resisted. In the battle that followed, the boy was killed and the temple was taken. Struck with grief, the protector and the separated.
A king who kills a child is an ergi. They should kill him back.
Indeed. But for a long time, the protector and the scholar followed solitary paths, seeking for a way to revenge their son. But in their isolation, they found only anguish and pain. Alone, they could do nothing but weep and thrash at the fates. After many fruitless years, they came together again to mourn their failure. They embraced as they had in their youth. And in that joining, they realized what was missing. Only the union that had produced their son would lead to their victory. So the protector taught the scholar to fight and ride and seek, while the scholar taught the protector wisdom and deep knowledge. As they trained and studied, they became inseparable, moving, eating, sleeping as one. They were never seen apart. Until one day, they met upon the river's edge. They had learned
That's
all they
Assassin's Origins.
her
That's
from
kind of cool.
him from
I just
her.
wanted to hear a part of that. Oh wait, Tattoo. Tove! How's it going?
Eivor, good to see you.
How are you, Toby? Holding up?
Much better now. I miss Sven every day. And yet he is here with me. His hookah infused in every design. Believing that, it helps.
Glad to hear it. And happy to offer myself as your first canvas.
Good. Let's get started. I have some new styles for you.
I would like to see what you have in
Let's
stock.
see. That looks dope. Heck yeah. Let's see, I've always been thinking about doing a different beard style. I think I like the way it is. Maybe hair?
Nothing more?
I'm good.
I have to go. See you soon.
Until next time, Eivor.
Nice to see you. Eivor,
Randvi, why did you leave? We could have returned together.
we could have, but I was restless. A clone clears the head, and you do snore a little, like a wounded bear.
That's a lie.
I had a wonderful time, Eivor. Thank you for your company, and your friendship.
And you for yours.
Now, shall we get back to it?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Sure thing. Don't want to do London. No. No thanks.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
Good pledge.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the Great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Why'd she laugh like that? That was so weird.
Hey there! How are you?
Hey, puppy. Do we have... enough to buy a new thing? Not. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Oh, we do. Fishing hut. Fishing
What do you
hut.
see, Sunan?
100% gotta be fishing hut. What's that? Pretty cool too. But I think fishing hut is the next thing I need. There it is. Cause I want the fishing pole.
She traveled east, he west. They were never seen again. However, once every year, 2 eagles would return to that very spot.
There we go. Fishing hut, fishing
Thanks
hut.
for the good work, Eivor. Got a real little fishery going here.
Are you the man in charge?
It's my grandfather, really. But he says the best way to learn responsibility is by working. Besides, between you and me, I'm better at it. More of a people person.
To have you. Both of you.
It is said, however, that once every year, 2 eagles would return to that very spot to linger and look upon the
Wonderful
sea.
conversation with Tekka.
The people of the region like to see these eagles, for they are an omen, a symbol of protection.
They turned into birds.
Soft little fella.
Like Loki became a
Be
salmon.
quiet, he seems great.
Perhaps. Still, others say that the eagles were their children, born of a love that could never endure.
Shush too quickly.
But who is to say for sure?
I have something that may interest you.
Like Rose, so do its needs offer is needed for delivery and you will be amply rewarded. Ooh, that's not a bad one. Ooh. Ooh? Really? There's plenty of things you can turn in for stuff. Oh, I can get... What?
Not even
These must be rare
grandfather has
fish.
caught one of these. A true fisherman could catch this one. Thanks, Eivor.
I must take my leave. So long.
Farewell, Eivor.
Alright, let's talk to this little
Good
dude.
to see you.
What do you have today?
I have 108.
Have you got a contract for me?
Contract.
Not only does this quest pay, but you get to have fun doing it. Probably.
Assuming there are deadly pieces roaming around here.
Beasts are much like bandits. They do not care for the law of the land. And they smell. One man's death can be another's. Counting on you, Eivor. My reputation is in your hands. So be extra good.
You got it, little man.
I must be on my way now. Good.
See you later.
It's way down there. No, it's not. The other one's somewhere. Oh, it's there. Okay. Let's go take care of that one. That's really close.
I need your...
Let's see what we are dealing with here. It's a bear or a boar? That's me. Oh, it's wolves. Okay, I can deal with the wolves. Just a few wolves. Easy. Ah. I'll make this confirm kill on the wolf over here.
More will come. We'll have to do for now.
Do not like. Anyway, let's do this other one real fast. Isn't far either.
Look at all those delicious fish.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Tired of holding. Just wanted to try that, see what it's like, see what the fishing mechanics are like. I hit something?
Show me what lies ahead.
Here they are. Alright, time to move.
Wait a minute. Accept your win.
Dunzo.
Your time in Midgard is over now.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna be done for today. Gonna be busy tomorrow. I did a few little simple quests, and tomorrow we'll get back into the main story, I feel like. Anyway, let's just save the game here and leave it tomorrow. Peace out.